So the Cleveland Browns teammates and players and organization decides to rob Shedeur Sanders. Let's break the video down. We don't need a theme song right now. Let's get into it. So, ladies and gentlemen, you're looking at these culprits from the inner city of Cleveland, Ohio, supposedly. I've been watching every video trying to break this down, trying to downplay what just happened to Shedeur Sanders as something else without paying attention to the actual situation on what it actually is. This is a sabotage. Forget about football right now, but this is deeper than football and bigger than football. Ladies and gentlemen, what you're watching on the camera are regular Pookies and Ray Rays, but they're not who you need to be focused on. What made these gentlemen comfortable to come inside this house, knowing it's Shedeur Sanders' house, when there are several other houses in that vicinity you could have broken into, you could have taken? Look at the kind of shoes they were wearing. These guys are lit. They're dressed the part like they just came from a nightclub. These are not your average jackers. I'm going to keep it more thorough with you. Shedeur Sanders got set up. He got hoodwinked. We're going to break it down with more receipts into this, but I need to play that intro. And while the intro is playing, you need to hit the like button and hit the notification bell. We're about to expose the Cleveland Browns. You guys didn't want to listen to me. Well, now you have to.
I've been broke so many times, I don't know what to believe. Mama say it's my fault, I wear my heart on my sleeve. Think it's best I put my
YouTube family, unfortunately, we have to speak about a costly event that happened with Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur Sanders got an NFL debut that we did not expect through a fake injury that Dylan Gabriel went through. And all of a sudden, Shedeur gets placed in a game that was already at a loss, and he still gave his team a chance to win despite the coach's negligence and malpractice towards his player, Shedeur Sanders. Despite teammates in the locker room, I've been telling you for 3 months, they don't like Shedeur. Majority of them don't even fit in with him, and a lot of them have off the field conversations about him. You know, those sidebar conversations. Well, now Shedeur career is being trampled with. If you guys don't know what happened, the rookie quarterback house got broken into. Let's read some of it. Police say thieves stole more than $200,000 worth of property from Shedeur Sanders' home on Sunday as the rookie Cleveland Browns quarterback made his NFL debut. Citing home security footage, the Medina County Sheriff Office in Ohio wrote in a press conference that 3 masked men allegedly affiliated with the Cleveland Browns broke into Sanders' home at 6:46 p.m. on Sunday and left at 6:58 p.m. with the stolen property. I want you guys to understand how comfortable these perps were. Look at the time frame, 6:46 p.m. to 6:58. Think about that, guys. More than 12 minutes to ransack a place. Now, police did not announce what was stolen from Sanders' home in the Cleveland suburbs of Granger Township. They did not identify any suspects. Of course they didn't. The incident remains under investigation. No need to investigate it. It's the Cleveland Browns. The break-in took place during the second half of Sunday's game. Notice when the break-in took place, ladies and gentlemen. It took place directly during the second half between the Baltimore Ravens and Cleveland Browns. You want me from the hood to believe this. Now, I'm about to break it down for the gullible people out here who don't believe Shedeur is being targeted. There's a clear agenda against men like us in the National Football League. And if you don't believe that, then you have to believe there's absolutely a clear agenda against Shedeur Sanders. You're going to tell us this is just a coincidence. Listen to me. When the Jackers come to do a home evasion, They get the green light from someone close to you, usually a family member, a disgruntled friend, or a jealous, envious associate who's associated with you through job, i.e. football teams, i.e. the Cleveland Browns. This is absolutely two-way this situation happened. Let's look at the video. What literally happened is someone who's from the organization affiliated with Shedeur was paid to do this. 100%. And not them physically, but literally family members and friends you paid to go do the fiasco that you guys are watching right now in 4K. These guys are way too comfortable to be jackers. You tell me, from the neighborhoods we come from, what street dude who goes to facilitate a robbery and go enact in a robbery dressed the part these three idiots are dressed like? Ladies and gentlemen, this isn't a targeted situation that was done by accident. This is a target situation that was done deliberately. This is someone who got paid to do this job. They're not even interested in taking some of the things in the house. Over $200,000 worth of items were taken. This is people who are pinpointed where to go, what to take, no ifs and buts about it. Let's continue reading a little bit more on what we got to read here. Let's read that. So as you're reading it, it says the game action was Sanders' first since the Brown, blah, blah, blah. You guys could read the rest. I'm not reading the rest of this because it has nothing to do with nothing. And that's what I'm saying. Everybody is focused on his 46-something yards performance, even though he's never had a first-team reps that I've been telling you guys since the beginning of rookies mini camp, OTAs as well. It's not a secret, but most people pretend not to look at what's going on. But when Kevin Stefanski says this out of his own mouth, you still move the goalposts. We get to watch the offensive linemen who got paid not to block for Shedeur Sanders, and you still don't want to believe it. Look at these three idiot linemen. There is no way this couldn't have been AI, and that's how atrocious you can literally see how the play is being done towards Shedeur Sanders right now. And we're not talking about the play of football. We're talking about the play of life. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. They let the defenders run right in there. They said Shedeur holds the football too long. Did he even get a chance to hold the ball too long? 1 point something seconds was all that Shedeur was being given. When you rob a guy like that, you're robbing Shedeur of everything. You're robbing him of his confidence. You're saying nothing was done. He made it out all right. Of course he made it out all right. But mentally, is he? How can he focus on game preparations to know something like that just occurred? There is no way anybody can go home and sleep peacefully knowing there are people who can comfortably go into your home with no fear at all. I mean, those guys were comfortable. They had lit shoes, fashionable attire, and you want us to believe this was just out the blue, regular jackers from the Cleveland neighborhoods who did this. Like I said, only two scenarios. And it all goes back to the Cleveland Browns. They don't like Shedeur in that locker room. Why do you think Kenny Hamilton of the Baltimore Ravens was showing off, making fun of Shedeur? Because there was a situation like, look, they talk about this guy too much. He gets more relevancy than I. And I'm Kenny Hamilton. I played for the Ravens for how much? Yeah, I've been in the NFL for how long? And this guy who's never played a snap is being talked about more. So the envious nature in most brothers come out and about. And it's easy to pay a step and fetching to do this to you. It's easy to pay a $2 fake bill to these type of individuals to do what they do. And you know what they do best? It's to be degenerates. Unfortunately, Shedeur Sanders was victim once again of the Cleveland Browns. Without a doubt, I double challenge the Cleveland Browns to sue me for saying this. In fact, I'm not going to say allegedly anymore. Jimmy Haslam and the Cleveland Browns and the NFL cartels were the ones who did this to Shedeur Sanders. I'm from these neighborhoods. I'm from these back streets. No way, shape, and form you can make me look at the video and look at what we're literally looking at, and you're telling me this wasn't a paid situation. These guys didn't care about what's inside Shedeur house or not. They made their money already. They got what they already got already. The rest of this was just the mission had to be done, had to be executed precisely? No, there was no precision in this. The green light was given to you already. You knew the play. Securities was not looking. Yes, although the camera was there, but why would you care about the camera if you can't figure out who's behind those masks? They're not going to find the culprits. And if they do find somebody, you better research and follow the breadcrumbs. Who are these people they supposedly caught? You're not going to find anybody. I guarantee you, mark my word. You're not going to find anybody. Nobody's going to be culpable. Nobody's going to meet justice. None at all. And that's what billion-dollar money gets you. They're going to mess with Shedeur Sanders to the end of time. And my clear warning to Shedeur is avoid all women, avoid all associates. Just learn how to live with self. Be alone. Don't go anywhere. And unfortunately, this is the price you have to pay to be Shedeur Sanders. Not the price of fame, but the price of a confident man who has a community of people following his every move. Oh, you are a danger to the conglomerate. And they're coming at you, Shedeur, in all given angles. Just a month ago, people called me crazy. Now everybody is using the word malpractice. Remember that? Now everybody is using the word limited reps. When I was the only main one keep referencing that. I don't mean to reiterate it again, but yes, limited reps was the blueprint to what was going on towards Shedeur Sanders. Now you got everybody and their mom saying that it's not normal for a number 2 to ever get reps with the first team. You listen to idiots like that, then you don't know football. No level of football has ever, the quarterback number 2 has never gotten at least one snap with the first team. Now, all these so-called aficionados are trying to make an excuse for Coach Kevin Stefanski. Ladies and gentlemen, it is race, and they don't like us, and it is about complexion of protection. Shedeur Sanders, get ready. There will be more, and these people will stoop at the lowest level to do these things to us. I'm with you, my brother, and prayers to the Sanders family.
Heart been broke so many times.